Yeah, dopest community was good. Y'all already know what time it is. Come on, y'all. We had to get this one out of here right here. Now it's called "It's All Happening." I don't know, like if you guys are familiar with Justin Hunt, and it's all happening. His YouTube channel. Like I said, I haven't seen this. I don't know if this is dedicated to him or it kind of pays homage to him in some way or shape or form. Because when I see it's all happening, just like Justin Hunt says it all the time, it's all happening. And even when he goes in the comments, like he's like a hip hop journalist. So even when he goes in the comments, that's what he puts on the bottom of the comments is it's all happening. I don't know if it's in here now. I'm looking at the comments right now. I don't see him in the comments, but I wouldn't be surprised if he showed up within the next few days because I know he's busy right now. Big salute to Justin Hunt. Big salute to Coach Contra. If you guys are familiar with the channel, we just did the track from Eric Jamal, WMN, what's my name and everything. He was spazzing out doing his thing, and it was like his first solo song, like now, like without them and everything. So now they hit you back with it's all happening, and they're back at the table, man. Can't wait to check it out. Thanks for all love and support from you guys. They said we just dropped a 5-track EP, the fifth, featuring an assortment of amazing producers, as well as a standout feature from Ray Khalil, and 100% by 4 hip hop hit, 100% by and /4 hip hop hits. Support the coast directly by sharing all the records that resonate with you. Be sure to check out coastcontra.com for new merch, vinyls, plus more. And remember, it's always one love from one coast. Salute to the 5th members, which is us. Yeah, let's go ahead and get right into this. Big salute to Rio and big salute to Ras for producing this beat. Let's get it.
You remember when hip hop used to be fun?
Talk.
MCs had their own style and shit.
Yes, sir.
Shit crazy. Look, you been wondering where we been. Around the world, we brought it back again. This, that sound that make you reminisce. It's all happening. You been wondering where we been. Around the world, we brought it back again. This, that sound that make you reminisce. It's all happening.
Hey yo, my dear, you're overcome with fear. You pray, you say hello with someone there. Don't give up, give me one chance to share. Cause you're not the only one in despair, this I know. Time's hitting hard, we can all feel the impact. Even though it's hard, never call it a mismatch. There's some niggas like me that resent that. Just know what gets my lick back. Even when you're broke, you can fix that. Yeah, the system is cracked, but the solar system's intact. So drop comments in the space, showing we exist. Follow with me, voila, rimmer. Boom, still remember many forgotten winners. Back when my sole agenda was to get rich as a kid. I didn't even know polenta exists. Always had grit, since the placenta. A born sinner with clenched fists. I kept my head up, remained on the swivel. Bounced back so many times, niggas thought I double dribbled. Nowadays I'm traveling, catch me bumping the clips when I pull up in the Vatican City. He be remiss if his holiness didn't know sent me. Ha, nah, don't offend me. That's hard to deal with. You know I'm indie. Business is business. Personal if I get forgiveness. Life is a bitch. Try not to be chauvinistic. Look, I know she gets expensive, but when she's gone, she don't come visit ya. On the dotted line goes the signature. Yelling, here come the repo man. Here come the repo man. Looking to take away your self-esteem, take away your essence, take away your dreams, take away your faith, take his place, take you to extremes, damn near take away everything. So what's your takeaway? It's like I say, yo, I got what it takes, no question. Can't no man on earth repossess my blessings, cause I believe what's for me is for me and that's destined. That's a life lesson, learned since an adolescent. Now we're chopping with the elders, built knowledge with mental welders, sharing echoes of wisdom like Zelda. Hard knock scholars that rock street regalia, reminisce and then regale ya, really. Paralyzed by the burnt smell of paraphernalia. They feel pain because the guilt's still familiar. They eyes show you better than they tell you. Until then, you never seen a museum of failures. They regret taught me about success. I became obediently rebellious. Yes, obedient to God, but the rebel within. Cause darkness only comes from the mind of men. Say what? Darkness only comes from the mind of men. Say what? Darkness only comes from the mind. Get out your head, trust your heart, find the light. Every soul contains the same potential to shine bright. Taj Austin.
My name's Eric Jamal. My friends call me E.
I-E.
I'm not an alcoholic, I'm just addicted to bar hopping.
Hey,
I formed this bad habit. I take shots at these whack rappers. To kill an MC, I like to do it old-fashioned. Pull a mask out and tell him put his ass inside a casket. Spit fireballs until he turn to ashes. He ain't earn my satisfaction. Put me on the track and watch me run past him. At bare minimum, I'm first draft pick. My IP, hey, that's worth billions. You ain't gotta ask me. It all started with a passion. Let me tell you how it happened. In Ali's, I started rapping. Punchlines felt like him jabbing. Swung at every rapper till one hook caught the masters. Now like play, I sit with the caches. Molded and crafted. I miss bills for this rap shit. A Ramadan. Muhammad would say that I'm the they fear con when Louis Vuitton out of fashion. Close-minded, they designed us to think with shackles. Niggas still trapping, police still come by harassing. Ask why they say it's our blackness, but what the pigment was, our skin was never attractive. I'm Neo in 8 Mile, I followed the right rabbit, the one that can make tricks with the words and chose the battle. In Hunger Games, I am Katniss, my pen turned to an arrow. Mockingjay's blueprint, this is all a foreshadows.
True hip hopper, real boom bapper. No, I'm not your too cool rapper. Sometimes my jokes ain't funny. Sometimes I don't got money. Now fake 'em up, fake 'em up, fake 'em up, fake 'em. Watch 'em big 'em up, build 'em up, then break 'em. Coach ain't a bow, posing for cloud. Can we reminisce? Shakalaka broke a shackle, nigga couldn't handle it. Off the chain, the slave name, he rebranded it. Ras Austin, how much it cost him? Dudes that he paid, minimum wage, exhaustion. No flexing, no flossing, he walked it. Ross people mispronounced the name often. Nor would you recognize the card he cut from. 2 lives, the nigga came to earth with a +1. Was I busting out the pit? I was only 16. Had a fetish for this shit every night, wet dream. I was busting rap, even broke a condom in between. Like, oh, wait a minute, I've been raw for a minute. Say, who's in the place? Can you let us know your whereabouts? Hello, nice to meet you. We them niggas you been hearing about. I don't feel you rappers saying something we should care about. Gotta touch the people, only way to make them feel it like, ooh. Wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up. Alright, the hot cat fiend, bust the bean fiends on the mic. Touch screens, alright, but I'm tapping in on sight. Mainstream is nice, but the underground get hype. They pay attention, plus they value the price of every true hip hopper, real boom bapper, MC rocker, front row at the show. It shows the line, it grows, the crowd controls the hate, the hold, the highs, the lows, the ties with lows. We eat, with me, with y'all. It's cold, it's God inside the fifth. It's live on Apple, on Tidal, on Spots. If I catch a vibe like that, we went across the map to smile and bust a rap. Now the coast is back because
You been wandering where we been.
Hey.
Around the world, we brought it back again.
Talk.
This that sound that make you reminisce. It's all happening. You been wandering where we been. Around the world, we brought it back again. This that sound that make you reminisce. It's all happening. Everybody's flows just water under the bridge. Could give a fuck about your raps or the money you spend. This hip hop nigga, your fame won't survive this shit. Coming out the dungeons of rapping, the dragon skinny mink. All the beasts I slay live inside of my ink. Flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. We connected on the brink. I found out it was all me at the end of it. Shadow working for free, I'm just trying to reap the benefits. Now I'm back at the beginning. Hold up, let me reminisce about the time I was a youngin' back in Colombia. In the land of Cain, I was able to listen to MTV raps with no cable. Back at Granny's house, and in Calvo Sur de Bogota. Fat Five Freddy had the inside. Now I ain't speak no English at the time, but I still caught a vibe. Singing, you're all I need. Was enough for me, the melody that ran through my mind so much. I thought it grew feet, had me feeling like hip hop was the thing to be. Had dreams as an immigrant of seeing NYC. Fast forward, we getting flowers from the legends that planted the seeds. We up in the league, following protocol, they call it a prophecy. My style supreme over them pyramid schemes. It was all a dream, niggas wanted it more than sleep. I be up all night, cooking up that shit. Hey yo, coast, just how we do, like this. We be in the spot, running back, mic check. Coast to coast, we got the world tapping in. LA, tapping in. The Bay, tapping in. The South, tapping in. NY, tapping in. Philly, tapping in. DC, tapping in. Everywhere we go, it's all happening.
I like that switch up too. I don't know if the switch up was out like because it says like Rio and Raz produced it and everything. So I don't know, man. I wonder who did what. I'm guessing Rio did his part at the end. I'm guessing Raz did like the majority of the beat and Rio did his part at the end and everything. I don't know, man. However it was, the beat switch up for like Rio was crazy. I was like, he's about to just end with the chorus, maybe a verse, but I didn't expect the beat to switch up and him have a verse. That was crazy right there. So yeah, man. I don't know, man. For this one right here, you already know, man. I don't give a fuck. We're gonna take a walk with this one right here, man. There's so many bars, so many layers. You had Eric Jamal with the whole with the Farrakhan bar and the Cassius Clay, the Nation of Islam. You had him with that whole scheme going on. You had Raz over here like going back and forth with himself like he always does. And then Taj was just acting a fool, man. Taj, like after Taj went after Rio after the chorus, man, he was just going crazy. So yeah, we about to take this walk and everything, man. We gonna do what we can to break these bars down and catch these waves, man, catch these vibes. Salute to my homie Greg O'Brien. I already saw this on YouTube, but he had sent it to me on Instagram just in case I didn't see it. Salute to the dopest community. He said this is his favorite one out of all of them. And I might have to stand with him on this one right here, man, especially with this second walkthrough and everything. I always catch the vibes even more when we listen to it again, man. Love you guys. Thanks for supporting the channel. Let's dive right back in.
You remember
So
when
smooth,
hip hop
man.
used to be fun? MCs had their own style and shit. Shit crazy. Look, you been wondering where we been.
And then when you look at the comments, everybody was like, yo, people have been wondering where they've been. Even in the comments, I seen in the comments, somebody was like, what the hell did they say, man? They were like, they said, what they say, man? Dang, it went away. Y'all know the comments be refreshing and everything, or maybe it just got more comments and everything. But people were like, yeah, man, I feel like haven't seen you guys in forever. It hasn't been that long. Dope.
Around the world, we brought it back again.
Hey.
This that sound that make you reminisce.
Hell yeah.
It's all happening. You been wondering where we been.
Beat it so hard.
Around the world, we brought it back again. This that sound that make you reminisce. It's all happening.
And you gotta love, that's what I meant to say, man. You gotta love like their chemistry too. And shout out to the Red Bull sponsorship. Y'all see the Red Bulls? That's product placement right there, man. This is like a sponsorship or something like that. I'm pretty sure Red Bull is paying them right now because the Red Bull machine just sitting out there in 2 cans, the sugar-free and the regular joint. Salute to their sponsorship. Salute to Coast Contra getting money, man. Salute to all the 5th members.
It's
Get it,
all
Taj.
happening.
Hey yo, my dear, you're overcome with fear.
And then he just comes through with like that 90s, like, oh man, like that 90s flow, man. It's just so, like when it hit my ears, dog, like I'm thinking like Tribe, I'm thinking like all the boom bap all combined in like one man right now, the way he's doing this, man. Like he's just cooking, dog. I hate it when I'm streaming, my brain gets frozen, man, because I got so much stuff I need to say, but it's like being on camera, my brain be getting shut down.
You pray, you say hello with someone there. Don't give up, give me one chance to share, cause you're not the only one in despair.
And then he's speaking to everybody. We know it's hard times right now, and I like how it opens up with him preaching to everybody. That's what it is, Souls of Mischief and everything. I got immediate Souls of Mischief vibes out of him along with Tribe, you know what I'm saying? And a little bit of De La Soul and all that stuff. It just all hits at once, man. But yeah, he opens up talking about what's going on, like pretty much like how things can be fixed and everything if it's broken and all that stuff. It's just he just blesses your ears with just like hope.
No, time's hitting hard, we can all feel the impact. Even though it's hard, never call it a mismatch.
That right there is hard. Time's hitting hard, we can all feel the impact, because when something gets hit, it's an impact, and then like what he said with this other one.
Never call it a mismatch.
Never call it a mismatch. Yeah, so it's like it's not over with and everything. You can still fight.
Just some niggas like me that resent that. Just know what gets my lick back.
And I like that, man. Like when he said that right there, time hits hard, you feel the impact. Just know I gets my lick back. So y'all know if y'all grew up like in the hood, not even being in the hood, man, just being connected with culture in general. I'ma say that, man, just for everybody else that knows what it is. When someone gets hit, that's my lick. It's like, yo, I gotta get my lick back. Like if you got your ass whooped, it's like, yo, man, I gotta get my lick back. You know what I'm saying? Now it's called, I gotta, like, you owe me a fade, run my fade. Pretty much that's what it is, man. I get my lick back. Or even like when it's like, birthday licks, you know what I'm saying? The lick is the punches. So it's like, yo, we getting like 20 birthday licks and everything off, and they go, no, my bad, I'm over here like zoned out and everything. I'm over here like get PTSD. But like if somebody swings off on you, right, and they sucker punch you, it's like, oh, no, I gotta get get my lick back. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get my L back. So that right there, that's why he's saying like when life is beating you up, just make sure I get my lick back. So pretty much life is beating me up. I'm about to come out here and beat up life, and I'm gonna start winning.
Me that resent that, just know what gets my lick back. Even when you're broke, you can fix that.
Yep.
Yeah, the system is cracked, but the solar system's intact.
The system is cracked, but the solar system intact. So it's like, yeah, the system is messed up, but when you look at the globe, the greater scheme of things, like the world itself is okay. The solar system's still going. The world's not ending. Right now, foundationally, where you're at, it's bad, but above you, things that outside of your control, they're still moving along. So you can still fix what you're doing because life is still happening. It's all happening. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it.
Yeah, the system is cracked, but the solar system's intact. So drop comments in the space showing we exist.
Drop comments in the space showing we exist. Comments in the space, the video and comments in the space showing we exist. That right there is hard.
Follow with me while I remember. Boom, still remember many forgotten winners. Back when my sole agenda was to get rich as a kid. I didn't even know politics exists. Always had grit since the placenta. A born sinner with clenched fists. I kept my head up.
Born going center with clenched fists, and you know when you come out like your mom's stomach and everything, you got the placenta and everything. When you come out your mom's stomach, you got the clenched fist and everything, and that's what he's reminiscent of right there, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what he's on.
Grit since the placenta, a born sinner with clenched fists. I kept my head up, remained on the swivel, bounced back so many times. Niggas thought I double dribbled. Nowadays I'm
Bounced back so many times, niggas thought I double dribbled. That right there, man. It's bounce back, double dribbling, man. Talking to basketball bars, man. Like he's like Taj was going there, dog. He set this off right.
remained on the swivel, bounced back so many times. Niggas thought I double dribbled. Nowadays I'm traveling, catch me bumping the clips when I pull up in the Vatican City.
Yeah, bumping the clips when I pull up in the Vatican City. Like salute to the clips as well, man. On the crazy run in 2025, man. And y'all stay tuned too. Later on, I'm dropping the POV video reaction with Tyler Creator. So make sure y'all check that out. Dropping later on today, man. POV kilos in my mind. Hard, man. But yeah, let's get it.
Bumping the clips when I pull up in the Vatican City. He be remiss if his holiness didn't know sent me. Ha ha. Nah, don't offend me. That's hard to deal with. You know I'm indie.
Yeah, you know, don't see who sent me. Nah, that offends me. You know I'm indie. You know what I'm saying? I'm independent and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's like a metaphor as well.
Me, that's hard to deal with. You know I'm indie. Business is business. Personal if I get forgiveness. Life is a bitch. Try not to be chauvinistic. Look, I know she gets expensive, but
and then he uses life as like a bitch and everything. Try not to be chauvinistic. So that's what he's talking about, life as like a woman.
No, if I get forgiveness, life is a bitch. Try not to be chauvinistic. Look, I know she gets expensive, but when she's gone, she don't come visit ya. On the dotted line goes the signature. Then here come the repo man. Here come the repo man.
Damn, and that's why this now he gets in the line of like coming to take everything. You know what I'm saying? Like this right here, this part gets crazy.
Looking to take away your self-esteem, take away your essence, take away your dreams, take away your faith, take his place, take you to extremes, damn near take away everything. So what's your takeaway? It's like I say, yo, I got what it takes, no question. Can't no.
What's your takeaway? Yo, I got what it takes, no question. I love that right there. That is so tough.
Question. Can't no man on earth repossess my blessings. Cause
my goodness, man. You know, there's all these things out here. You know who comes to kill, steal, and destroy, man. He's like, yo, nobody's taking nothing. They want it. They're trying to take this from us, but we won't let them take it from us. So be strong, keep going through what you're going through, get through it, and you'll be all right.
Blessings, cause I believe what's for me is for me, and that's destined. That's a life lesson. Learn since an adolescent.
What's for me is for me, and that's a life lesson. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, like when you miss out on like a job promotion or something like that, it wasn't really meant for you. It's a greater purpose. Because I have situations where I wanted something to fall into place so bad. I'm like, yo, if this just falls into place, I'm good. And it never fell into place. But then from it not falling into place, another door opens. You know, the whole cliche, one door closes, other door opens. I believe one door closes, multiple doors open. You know what I'm saying? So that one door is kind of like a sacrifice in your mind. You know what I'm saying? It's a sacrifice, and then more doors open for you to do stuff. Because now I look at some of the moves that I wanted to make, and I'm glad they didn't come to fruition because I see things now from the outside looking in. I'm like, oh man, I'm glad I didn't make that move. Look at what's going on over there, or look at what's going down over there. It's just so, it's just like, God and like the universe guiding your steps, things of that nature.
And that's destined, that's a life lesson. Learn since an adolescent, now we're chopping with the elders. Built knowledge with mental welders, sharing echoes of wisdom like Zelda.
Sharing echoes of wisdom like Zelda, sharing knowledge with elders, like that right there too, man. You gotta get wisdom from the elders, man. You could get game from people younger than you and older than you. You know what I'm saying? You get the wisdom, you get what's going on currently from the younger people. You know what I'm saying? Then you got your present and you got your peers and everything. If you learn from all three of these, then you're gonna be all right, no matter what happens. If you learn from pretty much the past, present, and future, you know what I'm saying? I say the future is the elders, the present is you, the past is like, what is backwards? The past is the olders, you know what I'm saying? The future is the youngest ones, and the present is you. So you learn from all three of these types of people, all three of these generations, and you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be ready for anything that happens.
To welder, sharing echoes of wisdom like Zelda. Hard knock scholars that rock street regalia. Reminisce and then regalia. Really paralyzed by the burnt smell of paraphernalia. They feel pain because the guilt's still familiar. They eyes show you better than they tell you. Until then, you never seen a museum of failures.
You never seen a museum of failures, man. I like we said, the eyes show you better. Like it's just like when, like you ever notice? I know me personally, right? I already know I got my stories. Y'all know me personally. If something's going down with me, like me personally, I like to, if I have a dispute with somebody or a disagreement or whatever have you, I like to see them. I don't like to text. I don't like to talk on the phone. I want to see you. I want to feel your energy. I want to look you in your eyes when we're talking about what we're talking about to see if you really believe what you said. You know what I mean? Say that again. You to see if you really believe what you said, because it's easy to text and say something when you're in your feelings and your emotions and everything, and you don't have like the proper EQ to like navigate and know that you don't mean what you're saying. But when you're stepping in front of somebody, it's kind of crazy how you get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? If you stand on business, stand on business. But I've been in multiple situations where people didn't stand on business in front of me. Sometimes they did, you know what I'm saying? And I respected it. But then the majority of the time, it's not like that. When you see them, it's different. So it's like the eyes will really tell you, the eyes are the window to the soul. You look somebody in the eyes and you guys are having disagreements, you can kind of tell if they mean it or not. Some people got really good poker faces, but then some majority of people, you could tell when you look them in their eyes and everything, if they really mean what they said. So that's how I feel. And like he's like mentioning that as well.
Paraphernalia, they feel pain because the guilt's still familiar. They eyes show you better than they tell you. Until then, you never seen a museum of failures.
Hard.
They regret taught me about success. I became obediently rebellious, yes.
I became obediently rebellious. Hard.
Obedient to God, but the rebel within. Cause darkness only comes from the mind of men. Say what? Darkness only comes from the mind of men. Say what? Darkness only comes from the mind. Get out your head, trust your heart, find the light. Every soul contains the same potential to.
And that right there, man. Get out your head. Yeah, man. That part right
Say
there.
what? Darkness only comes from the mind. Get out your head, trust your heart, find the light.
Get out your head, trust your heart, find the light. Get out your head, trust your heart, find the light. I love that.
Every soul contains the same potential to shine bright. Time's lost.
My name's Eric Jamal.
Then you got Eric Jamal. He's over here acting like he's an alcoholic rehab, and he hits you with these alcohol bars, man. Oh my goodness, he like spazzes out.
My friends call me E.
Hi, E.
I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just addicted to bar hopping.
I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just addicted to bar hopping. That's a metaphor in itself. Hopping bars. Pub crawls, if you will, if you're from the UK. Pub crawls, things of that nature.
Hey, I formed this bad habit. I take shots at these whack rappers.
I formed this bad habit. I take shots at these whack rappers. So I take shots at these rap rappers. I take shots at whack rappers.
To kill an MC, I like to do it.
To kill an MC, I like to do it old fashioned. So obviously we're talking about tequila. Then he goes to the old fashioned, which is the whiskey. That's a whiskey bar and everything, a whiskey drink and everything. He's like, to kill an MC, I do it old fashioned.
These whack rappers. To kill an MC, I like to do it old fashioned.
Hard.
Pull a mask out and teleport his.
Pull the mezcal and teleport. So now we're talking about the teleport wine, then we're talking about mezcal. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about more tequila and everything.
Old fashioned, pull a mask out and teleport his ass inside a casket. Spit fireballs until he.
Spit fireballs until you turn to ashes. And now we're also talking about the fireball drink and everything.
Do it old fashioned, pull a mask out and teleport his ass inside a casket. Spit fireballs until he turn to ashes. He ain't earned my satisfaction and put me on the track and watch
He ain't earned my satisfaction, put me on the track.
me run past him.
And watch me run past him. So now we're talking about rum and everything. He's like, and at the bare minimum.
Bare minimum, I'm first draft pick.
At the bare minimum, I'm first draft pick. So he's talking about beer, obviously. At the bare minimum, I'm first draft pick. So when you get beer off a draft, that's like draft beer. And then on top of that, and he's like my IPA. So now we're talking about IPA. You know what I'm saying? Imperial Pale Ale, I believe. Well, my bad. Indian Pale Ale. I'm sorry, not Imperial. Indian Pale Ale. So now we're talking about IPAs and everything, because now he's in his beer bag. He was just in his liquor and wine bag. Now he's in the beer bag.
Factory, put me on the track and watch me run past him. At bare minimum, I'm first draft pick. My IP, hey, that's worth billions. You ain't gotta ask me. It all started with a passion. Let me tell you how it happened.
Like hard, man. So after that, he goes from the liquor bar, then he goes into the Nation of Islam bar where he mentions his Farrakhan and he mentions his Muhammad Ali and everything. And it's hard, man. This right here is tough.
I started rapping, punchlines felt like him jabbing.
Yep, he's like, punchlines felt like him jabbing. So then after that, the him jabbing and all that stuff, he starts to link it to other stuff. He's like swung at every rapper.
Swung at every rapper till one hook caught the masters. Now like play, I sit with.
To one hook caught the masses, like, you know what I'm saying? Then he goes into like sit like Cassius Clay and everything. So he's like, I sit with the Cassius.
Every rapper till one hook caught the masters. Now like play, I sit with the Cassius, molded and crafted. I miss bills for this rap shit. A Ramadan,
I miss Mills for this rap shit. So obviously then he goes. I knew the Ramadan joint was coming when he said I miss Mills, because with Ramadan when you're fasting and everything, he goes into that bar. So
molded and crafted. I miss bills for this rap shit. A Ramadan. Muhammad would say that I'm the fastest.
Ramadan, Muhammad would say that I'm the fastest. You know what I'm saying? Muhammad would say that I'm the fastest. We're still talking Nation of Islam and we're talking about fasting. So he's like, Muhammad would say I'm the fastest.
Imagine if people of color created access, they fear Khan when Louis Vuitton out of fashion.
they Farrakhan when Louis Vuitton is not our fashion. So obviously we're talking about Louis Farrakhan. So he's like, so we're saying like when Louis Vuitton isn't our fashion, they fear our kind. You know what I'm saying? When we're not supporting these brands and everything, they fear us because they know we're making those companies rich. Like black people historically have made like these high fashion places rich. They help build their brand. That's why if you pay attention, like historically, when it comes to these, even now, man, when you look at what these high fashion brands are doing, you look at Pharrell. And I'm not knocking nobody's hustle. I'm just saying like these companies know that black people like we got the sauce and we can make your stuff hot. They know that. They've been doing it, man. You ain't got to take my word for it. You could just look generationally. You could look back in the 90s. You could look at all that stuff. I mean, in the 90s, we had more black owned brands, but then when those start going away, like Echo and all that stuff, start kind of fading out. And like, Johnny Blaze, Salute to Method Man, all that stuff started fading out. You still had other brands, you know what I'm saying? Louis was still doing it back then, but now they know that if they could put a face on it, then it's good. But if black people stop buying their product, they would definitely feel it because the black dollar and these high luxurious companies matters a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just like, if you know, you know.
Created access, they fear con when Louis Vuitton not our fashion. Close-minded, they designed us to think.
When they're not our fashion, closed-minded, they're designed to keep us in shackles. And we just got this whole thing about, not being wealthy, but trying to look it. You know what I'm saying? And then unfortunately, they capitalize off of us from that. And they're doing what they're doing. So we already expect them to do that, but us, we got to make a change. You know what I'm saying? We got to actually become wealthy rather than looking wealthy. You know what I'm saying? So, and they know that, they know that. That's why when you think about it, bro, like, like those, let's just say like Versace for in general, Versace, right? I said Versace, Versace. So you notice that when you look at pictures of billionaires, a lot of times they'll be wearing like Versace and other high brands, but you won't know. It'll look like a plain white tee, right? It's not. A lot of them are not plain white tees. They're like a luxurious brand, but you don't know because we like to rock the Versace across the chest and all that other stuff to let everybody know that we're wearing Versace. But as you get older and you get wiser, it doesn't matter. You start buying stuff for you, not everybody else. You can go buy a black Versace shirt. Don't nobody need to know it's Versace, but you know the brand, you know the materials. That's why you buy it. You know what I'm saying? So you start buying for yourself and not others. You'll notice how much money you save. You'll notice how much wealth you can build, all that stuff, man. So we got to get right. And that's what Eric Jamal is talking about. Like us as people of color, like what we need to do.
Shit, a Ramadan, Muhammad would say that I'm the fastest. Imagine if people of color created access, they fear con when Louis Vuitton not our fashion. Close-minded, they designed us to think with shackles. Niggas still trapping, police still come by harassing. That's why they say it's our blackness, but what the pigment was our skin was never attractive. I'm Neo.
What the pigment was our skin was never attractive. So the pigment is your color, but he's saying what the pig is in police. Our skin was never attractive. You know what I'm saying? The pigment. Then he gets into like this whole Matrix joint right here.
Was our skin was never attractive. I'm Neo in 8 Mile. I followed the white rabbit.
I'm Neo in 8 Mile. I followed the white rabbit. Like that right there is hard, man. So obviously we're talking about 8 Mile. We're talking about Eminem. Then we're talking about Neo from Matrix, and he like combines them.
When it can make tricks with the words and chose the battle when
I can matrix with the words and chose to battle. Eminem battling Neo in the Matrix. I matrix with the words and chose to battle. Then he gets into the Hunger Games bar. The Hunger Games bar goes over my head because I remember the arrow and everything and all that stuff, but I only watched Hunger Games one time. But I can take a little bit from it, but I can't catch the whole bar because I didn't watch Hunger Games enough.
The one that can make tricks with the words and chose the battle in Hunger Games. I am Katniss, my pen turned to an arrow. Mockingjay's blueprint, this is all a foreshadows.
Mockingjay's blueprint, this is all a foreshadow hard. And then Raz just comes with some shit, man. I like how Raz always has those conversations with himself. I love him.
Hip hopper, real boom bapper.
Hey.
No, I'm not your too cool rapper.
Yeah.
Sometimes my jokes ain't funny.
I like that right there too, man. And I like how when he said I came into this world plus one, I like that right there because that's his twin brother. You know what I'm saying? I came in this world plus one. He was talking about Taj, and I think Taj was like, that's me, or something like that. It's hard.
Sometimes I don't got money. Now fake 'em up, fake 'em up, fake 'em up, fake 'em. Watch 'em big 'em up, build 'em up, then break 'em. Coach ain't a bow, posing for cloud.
Coach ain't a bow, posing for a cloud. And then after that, they like, they freeze frame.
Can we reminisce?
Yeah.
Shaka like a broken shackle, nigga couldn't handle it off the chain, the slave name.
And then this right here too, man, he goes to like, taking it back and everything.
Cloud, can we reminisce?
And he's like, can we reminisce? Then he takes it back.
Shaka like a broken shackle, nigga couldn't handle it off the chain, the slave name. He rebranded it, Ras Austin, how much it cost him? Dues that he paid, minimum wage, exhaustion, no flexing, no
crossed and mispronounced the name often.
Recognize the coffee cup from 2 Live. The nigga came to earth with a +1.
2 Live, the nigga came to earth with a +1. And this the part I'm talking about. I love this part.
Mispronounce the name often, nor would you recognize the coffee cup from 2 Live. The nigga came to earth with a +1. What's up?
Came to earth with a +1. What's up? You know what I'm saying? That's a +1. And like I love these twin bars because y'all know me. If y'all familiar with my channel, y'all know I got twin boys, twin 8-year-old boys and everything. So when I see the energy they have, it reminds me of my kids because they got similar energy. They play off of each other. They're each other's best friends. And we think about it. If y'all have twins too, man, think about it, man. The twins knew themselves before they knew you, which is crazy because they was in the belly together. You know what I'm saying? So they met each other before they met you. Not in a, not in a verbal sense, but you know what I'm saying? They were in that stomach and there was another one kicking back at them. You know what I'm saying? That's some cool ass shit right there, especially if you got like triplets, quads, all that stuff.
Busting out the pen, I was only 16. Had a fetish for this shit every night, wet dream.
Busting out the pen, I was only 16. I had a fetish for the shit. Wet dream. That right there is hard, man. I was busting raps, like just.
Nor would you recognize the coffee cup from 2 Live. The nigga came to earth with a +1. What's up? Busting out the pen, I was only 16. Had a fetish for this shit every night, wet dream. I was busting rap, even broke a condom in between.
Oh my God, I was busting rap, even a broken condom in between.
Like, God, wait a minute, I've been raw for a minute.
Like, God, wait a minute, I've been raw for a minute. Spitting raw and everything. You got the condom bars tough.
Say, who's in the place? Can you let us know your whereabouts? Hello, nice to meet you. We them niggas you been hearing about.
Yep.
I don't feel you rappers saying something we should care about. Gotta touch the people. Only way to make them feel it like, ooh. Wake them up, wake them up, wake them up, wake them up. All right, the hot cat fiend, raw bust the bean fiends on the mic. Touch screens, all right? But I'm tapping in on.
Yeah, touch screens, all right, but I'm touching it I'm tapping in on sight. That right there is hard, man.
Wake 'em up, wake 'em up. All right, the hot cat fiend, raw bust the bean fiends on the mic. Touch screens, all right, but I'm tapping in on sight. Mainstream is nice, but the underground get hype. They pay attention, plus they value the price of every true hip hopper, real boom dapper, MC rocker, front row at the.
I like that. Then he shouts out all of them. He shouts out all 3 of them. Then he calls them all out by name.
Mainstream is nice, but the underground get hype. They pay attention, plus they value the price of every true hip hopper.
True hip hopper Taj.
Real boom dapper.
Real boom bapper Eric.
MC rocker, front row.
MC rocker, which is Ras.
At the show, the line, it grows, the crowd.
Front row, and then you see what he did. Front row at the shows, and then he points to Rio, and then Rio is the person that's front row at the show. So pretty much they got the whole production right. They're covering all bases of hip hop. They hype each other up. They're all boom bappers. They all hip hop artists. You know what I'm saying? Like they just got the soul. They have this. All 4 of them have the sauce within them, and I believe he went around the circle like that and stopped at Rio because Rio is the one that's like, he did the chorus and everything, and then also like all of them are each other's biggest fan. But it's just the way he did it. He crafted it so cool, man.
Show, the line, it grows, the crowd controls, the hey, the ho, the highs, the lows, the ties, the lows.
That part right there with Taj, lows, like that shit right there is so hard. Probably my favorite part of this shit right here, man, as far as like just chemistry.
The line, it grows, the crowd controls, the hey, the ho, the highs, the lows, the ties, the lows. We me, with y'all, it's cold, it's inside the 5th, it's live on Apple, on Tidal, on Spots. If I catch a vibe like.
Oh, it's on spot. If I catch a vibe like that, I didn't even catch that one when I first listened to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he was like the Spotify joint.
On Spots. If I catch a vibe like that, we went across the map to smile and bust a rap. Now the coast is back because
you been wondering where.
And then you got Rio, man. Rio comes through with this crazy beat switch, y'all.
We been around the world, we brought it back again. This that sound that make you reminisce. It's all happening. You been wondering where we been. Around the world, we brought it back again. This that sound.
And I should have known, man. Y'all see how he adjusted himself in the chair? I should have known. Right before the beat switch up, you see him adjust himself in the chair. Watch this shit. If y'all ain't catch this the first time, watch this shit. I'll be paying attention to shit.
Reminisce. It's all happening.
Watch.
You been wondering where we been. Around the world, we brought it back again. This that sound that make you
See, he had to lock in.
reminisce. It's all happening. Everybody's flows just water under.
Ooh, everybody's flows just water under the bridge. Oh my goodness, man. Ooh, like shit's tough, man.
Everybody's flows just water under the bridge. Don't give a fuck about your raps or the money you spend. This hip hop, nigga, your fame won't survive this shit.
It's hip hop, nigga. Their fame won't survive this shit. And the thing about Rio too, I love his storytelling, man. His storytelling, he just takes you back to Colombia when he starts to get into these stories and everything. Talking about how he didn't know English, but it didn't take much for him to catch the vibe and everything with his song and everything. So it's, and then if you guys familiar with him, like English isn't his first language, so he learned, man. He learned how to rap and everything. He learned English and all that stuff because he just was so in love with the art form.
Coming out the dungeons of rapping, the dragon skinny mink. All the beasts I slay live inside of my ink. Flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. We connected on the brink. I found out it was all me at the end of it. Shadow working for free, I'm just trying to reap the benefits. Now I'm back at the beginning. Hold up, let me reminisce about the time I was a youngin' back in Colombia. In the land of Cain, I was able to listen.
Oh my goodness, in the land of Cain, I was able to listen.
In the MTV raps with no cable. Back at Granny's house. And then Calvo Sur de Bogota. Fefa Freddy had the inside.
And I like that right there. He goes into that, and then he says, English wasn't my first language. Like, English wasn't my language. Like, he does, he speaks in Spanish, and after that, he explains why he just spoke.
Back at Granny's house, and then Calvo Sur de Bogota. Fefa Freddy had the inside. Now, I ain't speak no English at the time, but I still caught a vibe.
And then after that, he gets into the song that got him hooked.
Singing, you're all
I need. And he didn't even speak English when that happened. He's like, that's all I need to hear right there with that shit.
Now, I ain't speak no English at the time, but I still caught a vibe. Singing, you're all I need. Was enough for me, the melody that ran through my mind so much. I thought it grew feet, had me feeling like hip hop was the thing to be. Had dreams as an immigrant of seeing.
It ran through my mind so much, it gave me feet, man. It gave me feel like hip hop was the place to be. I love that right there.
At Granny's house, and then Calvo Sur de Bogota. Fefa Freddy had the inside. Now I ain't speak no English at the time, but I still caught a vibe. Singing, you're all I need. Was enough for me, the melody that ran through my mind so much. I thought it grew feet, had me feeling like hip hop was the thing to be. Had dreams as an immigrant of seeing NYC. Fast forward, we getting flowers from the legends that planted the seeds.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, getting flowers from the legends that planted the seeds. So pretty much, obviously, he's talking about New York, and he's talking about the Big Apple and everything. And he's talking about the seeds from the apple. Like, we're getting flowers from the MCs that planted the seeds. Tough, man, tough.
Had dreams as an immigrant of seeing NYC. Fast forward, we getting flowers from the legends that planted the seeds. We up in the league, following protocol, they call it a prophecy. My style supreme over them pyramid schemes. It was all a dream.
My style supreme over them pyramid schemes. Talk, man, talk.
My style supreme over them pyramid schemes. It was all a dream, niggas wanted it more than sleep. I be up all night.
It was all the dream niggas wanted it more than sleep.
Over them pyramid schemes, it was all a dream, niggas wanted it more than sleep. I be up all night, cooking up that shit. Hey, yo, coast, this how we do, like this. We be in the spot, running back, mic check. Coast to coast, we got the world tapping in. LA, tapping in. The Bay, tapping in. The Shire, tapping in. NY, tapping in. Philly, tapping in. DC, tapping in. Everywhere we go, it's all happening.
Shit's tough, man. And then they look, and then it's crazy, like when it's all over, they look like they about to lock into something else. I guarantee you they got more sessions there. They're not gonna sit here and make one video and then get up out of there. They probably got multiple. That's the thing about when it comes to like creating content and everything, man. You should always be like sitting on some type of content, and I should practice what I preach. You know what I'm saying? But like you're always sitting on content, so it's like they probably recorded a bunch of different songs already at that table, and they just released this one for everybody to see and everything. And then they're probably sitting on more. They're gonna have releasing later this week, and I'm just so excited, y'all. This shit right here, man, y'all know what this did for me. This came at just the right time, man, for sure. Like, I love this as a reminiscence of like a hip-hop is still alive. And then I'm reminded too, man, because it's like when it comes to like YouTube and everything, like I know, like sometimes it's like when I post, it's really hit or miss, man, when it comes to like the real essence of hip-hop and everything. I notice like on TikTok, a lot of times, like it will start like circulating. It starts off slow when I post like some real hip hop shit. It starts off slow, then it takes off. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on TikTok too. I'll be posting like clips from these videos and all that. Then I post them on YouTube, and they receive different feedback. It's crazy how these algorithms are set up. You know what I mean? Like it's wild to me. So I'm definitely gonna clip some of these and put them on TikTok. I'm gonna try to put all 4 of their verses on TikTok. Not at the same time, give them all like their own thing and everything. But salute the coast, man. And I got some Ruben Vincent up there too, man. But Salute to Coast Contra. They doing their thing. Everybody needs to hear about them. They're bringing hip hop back, man. 2025 is the year of hip hop, in my opinion, man. So I said it multiple times in different videos. People that are saying the hip hop died, hip hop is whack in 2025. It's not in the top charts and all that other stuff. I like it that way. You know what I'm saying? I like it not being, I ain't gonna say accessible because it's accessible to everybody, but I like it not having that microscope on it. I like it that way because when you put hip hop in a big light, there's people that come and take from it, and then they also try to capitalize on it and water it down. If they leave it alone, we could get back to the essence, and then more people can start making real music and more music to like help everybody out, and then bring more people into hip hop as well. So that's what it is, man. But yeah, let me go ahead and get up out of here, y'all. Protect your peace with your peace. Stay away from negativity and naysayers. I love you guys. I'll holler at you on the next one. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. All right. Love you guys. Peace. Oh yeah, salute to Coast Contra as well. Peace.